Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. Today is Wednesday, guys, and it's around 5, almost 5 o'clock. Just getting ready to do dinner. I just did a few things. I just cleaned out my whole refrigerator, organized the whole thing. Didn't show you guys, sorry. I just wanted to get it done. I just filled up my garlic in here. I had 2 bags that I found I had one bag I knew I had, and then the other one I found in my produce drawer, which was buried under everything. I forgot I even bought that. So I filled my garlic up. So I got my garlic, so I'm gonna use this tonight. What I'm making tonight is I'm making vegetable chicken stir fry. This I'm gonna leave out because I want to make my salsa. Hopefully I can get it done later. I don't need it, maybe not. So we're gonna put string beans. We're gonna put broccoli. We're gonna put, where are the carrots? I thought I had the carrots out here. I had carrots. This is for the salsa. Let's bring this over here, and then I'll bring you guys over here in a sec. We have chicken. Could have sworn I left the carrots out. It must have been away. Where are they? Oh, where are the carrots? I just have them.
What are the carrots for?
Where did they go?
What are the carrots?
I don't understand. Did you steal the carrots, Bill?
Oh,
I'm not kidding. I can't find them. Ow. I literally just hit myself in the head with the tripod. Oh, they're right there on the counter. Hello. Oh my God, I'm losing it. I'm losing it, people. This is bacon fat that I gotta put in my jar. This is extra something. All right, here they are, right here. Hello. I don't know what's going on. All I know is I got a lot of cutting up to do. Like right now it's 5 o'clock, you know, and so I need that big pan, Bill.
just call them the one with the lid, right?
The big frying pan with the lid. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's go. Crappy day here in upstate New York, guys. Crappy. Tomorrow's supposed to be the same way. Yesterday, oh my God, yesterday was so gorgeous. If I could have bottled that day and just let it loose every day, it was beautiful.
What are they barking at?
I don't know, but they're not listening. So I gotta get all these vegetables cut up because I like a lot of vegetables in my lo mein, and I'm gonna put chicken in it as well. So let me get my knife and get it sharpened. All right, guys. Hungry. Now, I'm using fresh veggies because that's what I have. You know, I have mostly fresh now. I ran out of mixed vegetables, frozen. I'm gonna go shopping next week for all that stuff. So. Now let's get my picker-upper thingy. gonna do another carrot. A small one. Carrots last a very, very, very long time in the refrigerator, I'm telling you, because these have been in here, I would say probably a couple of months, and they're still perfectly fine. And I have a big bag that I bought. I didn't realize that I had this bag in there, of course. And so that bag I'm going to use for other stuff too. And also I'm going to, I want to make my brown sugar carrots that I make. That I love. Let's bring you a little bit closer. There we go. Let's rinse this off. Yeah, so I cleaned out my refrigerator. Billy had to go to the doctor today. He went to the pulmonologist, and so he wants him to have some other tests that he's going to have. And so tomorrow he has a stress test. It's a stress PET scan, which is a PET scan like when people go off with cancer or whatever, but it's a stress one. It's not that kind of a scan. But so he's having that tomorrow. I don't know where that carrot went on the floor. The dogs will eat it. Also, I went. So we had that, and then we went to my sister's house. My sister's away on the cruise. So I went over. She has two. She has adult boys living with her. Adult sons. They work and everything, whatever. But I went over to help them out and do some dishes in their sink that they had piled up. Being a nice aunt that I am, and walk the dog and make sure the dog had water and all of that. So we did that, and then came home and cleaned out the refrigerator. Really washed all the dishes, all the stuff from it, and I cleaned it out. So I feel better because that was weighing on me. Every time I open up the fridge, every time you open up the fridge, something falls out and hits you in the leg, hits you in the head, or whatever. I had to be done for days, so it's done. All right, so I have these string beans. I'm not going to use them all. I'm going to use some. I'm going to cut them up. Can't wait to get my own string beans, guys. Can't wait. I'm so excited for my garden. So excited. I'm going to cut these fairly small. Swear. There's nothing like fresh string beans. Why? When I do my garden, I have string beans. I literally take them out of the garden and I'm eating them. I don't even care if they have dirt on them. I really don't. So good. Alright, so we got string beans, we got carrots, broccoli. Now, if you're new here, you know it. You don't know it. If you're not new, You might not know it either. We love broccoli, this family. And broccoli is really what everybody goes for. And if I don't make enough of it, you might be a person that, you might be you might miss out on having broccoli, is what I'm trying to get to. So, I make a lot. Especially in a stir fry. People like it. You know? I think what I'm gonna do is next time I go to Sam's is buy that. I saw it the other day last week when I was there, and I almost bought it. But I think what I'm gonna buy, I think it's a much better buy because I saw somebody on YouTube video say that they buy the broccoli florets at Sam's or BJ's or whatever, and it is a definitely good buy. And I'm gonna do it because it's better, it's cheaper to buy it in the bag there at Sam's, and more economical than to buy this what I buy at like ShopRite or Walmart or whatever, wherever I bought it. Because you just get more, and then the florets, you know, you don't have to sit here and cut them, which is a nice thing. Yes, I'm making chicken vegetable lo mein. So that's the whole thing. I don't mind sitting here cutting it up once in a while or whatever, but I would prefer. But, you know, also a lot of times, guys, I do cut it up smaller. Like if the florets in the bag are too big, I'm going to cut them up a little bit smaller anyway. I just don't want them to disappear, you know what I mean? I think what I'm going to do is put the water up and blanch these for a few minutes because I want to get this done quick. I don't want to be here all night in the kitchen. That's what I'm going to do. So I got broccoli, carrots, string beans, chicken. I like a lot of vegetables in mine. When I get lo mein or whatever I get, you know, when I get lo mein, I usually get lo mein when we get Chinese. I always, 95% of the time, I get, I always forget which top goes with, yes, no, that's not right. I get, Billy gets, he usually gets shrimp lo mein, and he always says to them, no carrots. I get vegetable lo mein, and I say extra vegetables. Just love their vegetables. Oh, I gotta get onions too. I love all their vegetables. You know, they put pea pods in them and all that stuff. Like all that stuff. But yeah, I'm always getting extra vegetables. I love it. I'm extra for extra carrots. He's asking for no carrots. Love it. Love my veggies. And I love the way they cook them. Like, you know, I think they blanch them for a couple of minutes and then they fry them, you know, but they just always they're always like perfect to me. They're not too soft, they're not too hard. It's weird. It's weird how they get them, but they know what they're doing over there. They know what they're doing. All right. So we're gonna let the water come up to a boil. We're gonna put all these veggies in for a few minutes. Set the onions. Not gonna do the onions, of course. What else could I put in here? I would put mushrooms with my son, And he doesn't like mushrooms, so. Mushrooms are out. Alright, be right back. Alright guys, cutting up the onions. I'm cutting them in chunks. Not putting them in with them because, like I told you, I'm not blanching the onions. And let's do garlic. I'm gonna put fresh garlic in this. Woo. You like garlic. This one's bad. Slicing up the garlic, slicing up the garlic. What other vegetables can I put in here? Oh, I do have some cabbage. Do they put that in lo mein? I think they might.
Hey.
We'll do a little bit more. It's a big amount of food. I gotta do the chicken too. I hate cutting up chicken. I keep saying I'm gonna cut up my chicken, but I use it for different things. So I'm not gonna cut up my chicken when I bring it home from the food store because I don't know what I'm making yet. You know, I don't know what's on the meal plan. So I'm just making these in pretty big slices. Let's see, is this water boiling? Oh, I'm gonna put corn in it too, but corn I'm not gonna blanch, you know, obviously. Another minute, and we'll cut the chicken up. All right, guys, so the water's boiling. I'm gonna put these in, I don't know, probably for just like 3 minutes, because the carrots and the what else, like, I don't know what else is in here. The carrots are going to cook, and the string beans are going to cook quicker than the broccoli. But the broccoli, you know, will cook in the rest in the, I'm just going to cover it for like 2 minutes. And then we'll start the frying pan business up. I got to cut the chicken up, guys. Let's bring these over here again. Sorry. All right. I gotta use a different cutting board for the chicken. I gotta open up the corn. This is done. I'm eating the string beans, so good. Alright. Don't like cutting up chicken. Don't like cutting up chicken. But gotta do it. I like to use thighs for this, but I don't have any thighs right now, so I'm using chicken breast. And that's okay. Small pieces we like, guys, in our lo mein. As soon as I get some of this, most of this chicken cut up, I'll start the frying pan over here and get the oil going in it so I could start cooking the onions and the garlic and the chicken up. Now, what was I gonna say? Lost my train of thought. Like I said, we like the pieces small. We don't like huge pieces. I was gonna say something else and now I freaking forgot. Oh, what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna keep that pan. I'm just gonna take the veggies out of there with the strainer and put them back in the bowl. And I'm gonna take that pot of water and use it for my pasta, for my lo mein noodles. Now, you can use, authentic lo mein noodles. You can use, linguine, whatever. I'm using whatever I have in there. I think I have regular spaghetti or linguine. I don't really like to use angel hair with it, but if I have to, I will. But I think I have regular spaghetti and I think I have linguine in there, so that's what I'm going to use. Sometimes I do get like a lo mein noodle. Sometimes I'll buy those noodles in the package, and we really like those. But most of the time, just for economical reasons and just for, for convenience and all, we use spaghetti. It just depends on what you prefer. That's all. You just do what you want to do. If you want to use, the authentic, use the authentic. If you don't want to, you can use pasta. Any kind of pasta you want. Thick. You could even use the thick. Because, lo mein is a little bit thicker than, like, just a normal pasta. But to us, it doesn't matter. We always use the majority of the time, like I said, I use the pasta. So I'm just cutting this small. All right, let's get the food out of here. Let me wash my hands quick. I don't want to overcook it because I still, I want that. I want the broccoli especially and the veggies to have a little bit of crisp to them. They usually don't because, it cooks for a little while, but it is what it is. All right, let's bring these over there and I'll show you what I'm going to do here. Oh, I'm always hitting myself in the head with this thing. I'm not putting the light on because the light, the light a lot of the time creates a glare. I've got soap in the bowl here that I was going to use to put the vegetables in, so I'm just rinsing it out, guys. Oh my God, baby. Did you just do that to yourself? Spilled a whole bunch of water on my shirt. This is why I should have my my apron on, guys, but I'm lazy sometimes. Sometimes I just, I'm a little bit lazy. Now let's get these out of here. It's gonna, darn it, it's gonna be hard getting all the carrots out and stuff, but. Hopefully we can get most of them out of here. Oh my God, I got the Italian music in my head. Guys, listen, if you haven't seen Nona's yet, it's on Netflix. Please go watch it. It's about, it's Vince Vaughn's in it, Susan Sarandon, a couple other popular people. You gotta see it. It's the most amazingest movie. It's the cutest thing ever. It's based on a true story. This guy, he has a Nonna in Italian. Nonna is like nanny, grandma in Italian, nanny. So what it is he had a Nonna and a mother, of course. And when they passed away, his Nonna passed away and his mother passed away. He was like he wanted to like continue their recipes and their Italian food, and from a little child he had memories of Nonna cooking in the kitchen with his Nonna and all that. And anyway, so the mother died, and he he was like, what is he going to do with his life now, you know, because he took care of the mother at the end. She had whatever, cancer or whatever. And so he got this idea to open up a restaurant with all nonas that cook. And it's like not just a restaurant, it's like a family restaurant, you know, where people literally come like, you know, for it's just amazing. It's so great. And they play the Italian music, and they play, you know, it's amazing. It's really amazing. And even if you're not Italian, you'll love it. I'm not even kidding. You don't have to be Italian to love it. But I've been, since we watched the movie, you know, they have all the Italian music and stuff, and I've been singing that, and it's been in my head. But go check it out on Netflix, guys. Nona's, please, 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 please. I beg of you. And let me know down in the comments below if you watch it. Vince Vaughn is in it, Susan Sarandon. There's a few other popular actors and actresses that I don't even know. I forget the names, but you'll know right away when you see them. So good. All right. Can't stop it. All right, so that's blanched there. Now, I'm going to add more water to this because I'm going to need some more water. And it's going to be nice and flavorful. Because, guys, it's flavored with all the vegetables. So that's going to be really good. I'm going to switch the pot to the other thing. The other burner, because I want to cook over there. All right, so let's put this on. This is hot already, so I don't have to put, you know, I'll put it on in a couple of minutes. We're gonna put this over here. And this one, where was this again? This was downstairs, right? Yeah.
What?
The pan.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just rinse off the pan, guys. I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, so this is the pan I use for all my big things like this. This pan, I tell you guys all the time, if you're new here, you might not know it. If you're not new, you might not know it either. But these pans I get from TJ Maxx. I have 3 of them. I have one, a frying pan. I have like a medium-sized pot that I hardly ever use. It's downstairs. I got to get it back up here so I can utilize it more because I have it. And I have also, like a gravy pot, like a pasta pot. With that. So I don't use that much, but I use it like when I make big things like, you know, the holidays and just big things like if I'm cooking for a party or something like that. If I'm making a large amount of food, I use it. So anyway, but they're non-stick, so they're really good. But you can see this one is weird. I've had it probably 2 or 3 years already. But it needs to be on a high flame if you want to get anything like at a crispy kind of consistency, because it's very non-stick. So leave it on a high flame. And you don't need it on a high flame for a long time because you just want it, this is like more for quick cooking, you know what I mean? Where is the olive oil? Did you put the olive oil in the back? Oh, there it is, okay. I think I have a small one. Alright, so let's get the olive oil, guys. Yeah, this I just opened up yesterday. I have to fill my things. A little bit of olive oil, just so the veggies and stuff have a place to go. And after I get all these veggies in and everything, what I'll do is I'll get all the sauces together. I put Chinese barbecue sauce, which is hoisin. I put soy sauce. Sometimes I even put a little drop of teriyaki, not a lot, just a drop. I put Chinese 5 spice, and I put sometimes the vinegar, the seasoned vinegar, I forget what it's called, rice wine vinegar, and I put some fish oil sometimes, mostly, and I also put the sesame oil. So that's really what goes in here, and a little bit of sweet and sour sauce. My husband doesn't like sweet, so I only put a drop, and then we put it on our individual things, you know what I mean? I need a little bit though. So, okay, so it's on high. I'm waiting, giving it a second.
This is Protection, the everyday skin protection ritual that protects your skin from mosquitoes. The #1 best
Now,
Prevention is the best protection.
the garlic, I don't want to burn, so I'm going to wait a minute for the garlic. Gotta cut up the rest of the chicken. I'm gonna cut up the rest of the chicken, guys, and then what?
You need more broccoli or you have enough?
I mean, this is broccoli that I have.
Can I give you another bag? I love that.
I know.
broccoli.
See, my son's asking me for extra broccoli.
Broccoli is one of my favorite things.
I know. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I always try to make a lot of broccoli because. Yeah, just one is good.
You want me to steam it first, right? Let me cook it first?
No, you have to steam it
It's
first.
all freezer burn.
All right, just steam it. Just steam it for a couple.
Yeah, that's all warm.
Not the whole 5 minutes.
I'll do like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Take them all that.
All right, let's give this a mix, guys.
Oh, that's bigger?
Alright guys, I'm going to add the garlic right now, and cause they're going to cook a second, and then I'm going to put in the veggies. So I want the garlic to get a little bit, you know, like,
I didn't cut it up, but it's...
that's alright, a little bit crispy. And then, because the vegetables are going to give off some, you know, liquid, especially that I have the steamed ones in there now.
You want to do the brownie like this in this weekend? You want to do the brownie like this in this weekend?
Alright, so I lowered the flame a little, but I'm going to put it a little bit higher now because I don't want, I didn't want the onions to burn, you know what I mean? So the garlic is looking good now, guys, so let's do that. We're going
Because I'm home this whole weekend, I'm not
to
doing
put the
anything.
veggies in.
No. What?
And then I think what I'm going to do is take the veggies out and put the chicken in, let the chicken cook, and then we'll put it all together. Alright, there we go. I gotta open up the corn. Alright, so let's give this a mix. I'm gonna higher, it is on high, just gotta let it cook for a minute. So the water's should be up to a boil any minute, and we're probably gonna eat in about 15 minutes, if that. What, Frank?
No, it's
I just cleaned the whole refrigerator out.
well, if you usually want these, you could have them.
What is it? Oh, I was looking at the.
I like the cheese, I don't want the pepperoni.
I don't know if I'll like the pepperoni. I thought it was beef jerky. Did I tell you I'm gonna make my own beef jerky?
You've been saying that for months.
Yeah, I gotta do it. I gotta
You
find.
also gotta make their treats.
I've been looking for the steak. I can't seem to find it. I don't know
You need
why.
the sweet potato steak, or the sweet potato treats.
Sweet potato steak. Yeah. All right, so guys, I'm gonna let this cook a minute. Then I gotta get the sauces out and get going on them. I should always do that in the beginning, but I didn't. All right, I'll be back in a second. All right, guys. So what I'm doing is I didn't realize that I have when I was at Aldi, I bought 2 pounds of fettuccine, and I bought 2 pounds of angel hair. But this I usually use spaghetti or linguine. I was considering using the fettuccine because I couldn't find any linguine back there, but I really don't want to. But I found some linguine. It's not a full pound, but I also have another box with a little bit of linguine, so I think I might be okay. Let's check it out and see. If not, I can add some of the. I have a little thing of thin spaghetti too, which that will be okay too. All right, let's see. All right, so I have about this much of linguine, which is almost a pound. And then I have the rest of this. You know, I make a lot of this because I'm telling you that they eat it up and they want it for the next day. So it's a little bit under a pound, and then I have some thin linguine, some thin spaghetti. So I can't believe I have no spaghetti back there. No spaghetti. All I have is angel hair now. So I got to stock up. I haven't been buying it. I told you guys. I've been, I haven't really done a stock up too much because I'm trying to save the money. Okay, these are the thin spaghetti takes 8-9 minutes. Linguine takes 11 minutes. So I will. Yeah. Okay. All right. So 9, 10, 11. So I'll put these in and then let the. I gotta get the chicken in here now. And let the, I'm not gonna take it all out. I'm just gonna put it over here like this. I'm going to let these cook for 3 minutes and then add the other pasta. So I'll wait just another couple of minutes so I can get the chicken going. I totally forgot to put the chicken in. I don't know what the heck I'm doing over here. Where's the olive oil now? All right, get the chicken in. Is the ice thing going? Are you making ice, Bill? What? Alright guys, so we'll get this chicken cooking up. And then I'll put the pasta in. And then I'll put all the sauces in. What I am going to put in is a little bit of 5 spice. I don't put a lot of this, guys. You don't use the Chinese. Yes. You don't use the Chinese 5 spice. You don't use a lot of it because it's very, very strong. It has cloves and cinnamon and here. What does it say? Star anise, cloves, ginger, and oh, that's what I have to get out is my ginger. I have it in the freezer. I forgot. And sulfing agents, what that is, I have no idea. But it can be very strong, so you only use a little bit. You just want a little hint of it. Okay. Smells really good. Let me go in the freezer because I bought some ginger a couple of weeks ago, probably about a couple of months ago, and I wrapped it up and stuck it in the freezer because every time I need ginger for a meal, I rarely have it. Fresh ginger, I have the powdered ginger, but the fresh, there's nothing like the fresh ginger, So let me go in the freezer and look for it. I hope I can find it. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. All right, people, here it is. Okay, so I'm just gonna peel it in a minute, and then we'll stick we'll put some of that in because there's nothing like fresh ginger. And also, fresh ginger you got to be careful with too, because fresh ginger can also make it a little spicy if you put too much in. So you just got to be careful. Alright, so these are cooking out. Well, I'll let these cook another probably 5 minutes. There's a lot in here, and the pan, because it's so big, doesn't always, fit over the flame. So you got to kind of maneuver the pan around. I'm gonna put the water in a minute. I gotta have my husband tighten this up because see the little handle is a little bit shaky. All right, let's cover this up, and then we'll put the pasta in. Where's the top of this pasta? Excuse me. All right, let's let this sit under here for a couple of minutes, and then we'll get the pasta in, and then everything will be ready. In a minute. people. Sorry. Alright, this is definitely good now. Now we can mix it all together. Alexa, stop. Okay, 1 second, I'm going to put the rest of the pasta in there. And then we'll do 8 minutes. Sometimes the chicken, if I don't cut some pieces too small, I just go in there and, like I said, we like them small. Alexa, set the timer for 8 minutes.
8 minutes, starting now.
Alright, so we're just getting these a little mixed up. We got the pasta cooking. Now we're going to do the sauces. Now guys, woo! My cookbook, oh God, I got to get back to my cookbook. I'm sorry, I started my cookbook and I just not lost touch with it, but fell off a little bit. But anyway, when I continue my cookbook, when I make my cookbook, I will put regular measurements like in here from what I do. But right now, this is how I cook. I'm a throw-in kind of girl. You know, throw this much in, that much in. So if you're new here, you'll know that about me. And I'm also, like I am going to be making like a 20-page cookbook so I can get it out sooner. But I started it and I lost a little bit of headway on it, so because I just got so many other things going on and I'm trying to work out everything into its place. So anyway, that's the plan. But anyway, when I do that, when I do make my cookbook, it will have kind of measurements in it. That's just how I cook, guys. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. All right, a little bit of sesame oil. Okay, here we go. I would say probably about maybe a tablespoon or 2. You don't want to go too strong on the sesame oil because sesame oil can be a little bit, you know, strong. I put a little bit of fish sauce, just a little bit, probably about a teaspoon. Here's a little bit of rice wine vinegar, not a lot of this, just a little bit to give it a little tang. It gives it a little bit of something, something. And this is my main ingredient. Oh, I gotta go back and get the soy sauce. This is my main ingredient. This, if it doesn't have hoisin sauce in it, it does not taste the same. The hoisin sauce is what does it. It really does. And I am this, like I would rather like more of a fuller bottle, but it was just about full. You know, a little bit less, but it'll do. So what I'll do is when all this is out of here, mainly, I will put water in it and shake it up because I need to get all of it out. Because it's really, really, really what flavors your lo mein, in my opinion. All right, we're going to put water in there. Ow. Sometimes these wooden spoons get hot and I don't realize it. Yeah, like I feel like I'm short on hoisin, but it is what it is. That's all I can do. I thought I had more in there, but I had, you know. Bought it a couple of weeks ago. I gotta buy it. I have to buy it again, obviously. The chicken gets like, you know, clumped together sometimes, so you just gotta break it up a little bit. All right, let's give this a mix, and then we'll heat it up. We'll shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up. Give it a good shaking.
I did a take on Brody.
Did ya?
Yeah. There's some stuff.
Did you get it off?
No, I need to get tweeters.
I know where. You got to give me a few minutes. I know where tweezers are. Julie should be home any minute.
You want me to sit here and hold them?
No, don't hold them there. We'll figure it out because I don't want to.
I see it right now. I'll see it in 5 minutes.
It's gonna take me a couple minutes, so. All right, guys. We're gonna do a little bit of sweet, a little bit of this, not a lot, like I said, because hubby will not be happy. And then we'll get the soy sauce. Soy sauce is a big thing, obviously. Alexa, how much longer on the timer?
You have 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on your 8-minute timer.
Let me go get the soy sauce. All right, people. Here's some soy sauce. And then we're gonna, I'm gonna shred some ginger up in there. Use my microplane. Ow, you gotta be careful not to shred your fingers up or, you know. All right. Sometimes I'll add a little bit of beef or chicken bouillon to it, and some water. If I wouldn't have a lot of these, you know, if I was missing a little bit of the sauce or whatever, sometimes I do that. I'm definitely going to add a little bit of water to this because I feel like it needs more sauce. And then I might have to add a little bit more sauce, you know, that's how it works. Like either that or the bouillon. So you want it very saucy. You want it all that juice. That's what's delicious. Did that, Alexa, is there a timer set?
You have 50 seconds left on your
Okay.
8-minute timer.
I didn't know if it went off or not. All right, the pasta could be a little bit al dente because it's going in. It's gonna go in there, but it's really not gonna cook in there. It's just gonna, you know, sit in there. So let's see how this tastes, guys. See if it needs anything. You know, when you put the pasta in, when you put the lo mein noodles in, whatever they are, it tends to soak it up, you know, so you want juice. Wow, that's so good. Wow. Oh my God, that's delicious. It's really, really good. The ginger? Where's the thing? Alexa, stop. The ginger really, really does a job. It really does. Oh, that's nice. What screw just came off? Oh, the handle just came off. Great. That's okay. Good thing it didn't fall. Well, it wouldn't have fell off in the pot. Let's shut this off. All right, people. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this right out of the pot. I'm gonna put this closer to that. And a little bit, if the little bit of the water gets in here, it's not an issue because it's starch. You could even use some of that water. And sometimes I also do put a little cornstarch slurry in here. I didn't this time, but you can if you want to. You can use a little bit of the pasta water as well to do that. But actually, when you do a slurry, you want to use cold water, so probably wouldn't be such a good idea. But I mean, you can throw it into the pot too. You can throw it into the pan too. So. All right. See you guys. what I mean. You want to have a lot of, and sometimes I end up adding a little bit. Like I'll add a little bit of, I might add a little bit of the pasta water just to get it a little bit more saucy. It depends on how you like it and what you prefer, and that's how we like it. Saucy. You know, not saucy, but, you know, saucy. Dude, this is a really, really kind of reasonable meal that you can make for your family. You know, like a really budget friendly. I mean, really, a pound of pasta is, you know, you can get it for 98 or cheaper at Walmart, 98 cents or whatever. You know, if you have all this stuff in your refrigerator already, the soy sauce. If you only have soy sauce, maybe the soy sauce packets from the Chinese place or whatever. Do whatever you have. You know, you could put a little bit of a package of the duck sauce from the Chinese store too. You just put a little bit of this in, and then I'll add probably a little bit more soy sauce just to flavor it up. But it really is a very cost-effective thing. If you know, if you have like a bag of frozen broccoli, this meal could be $10. You know what I mean? And it really feeds a lot of people. And you know how much a pound of pasta feeds? This is probably like a pound and a quarter. You know, it feeds a lot of people. All right, I'm gonna taste this and see if the liquid has, you know, went down. If the flavor has been compromised from the water. No, it hasn't. It's absolutely delicious. Wow. That's it, guys. Shutting it off. And it's done. Look at that. So good. We still have, there's a drop of pasta in there. Probably could have put it in here, but look at that. Homemade lo mein, guys. Yum-o. All right, people, so here it is. Now, if you'll notice my plate, guys, this is vegetable chicken lo mein, but if you notice, I don't have that many lo mein noodles in mine. I really just wanted the vegetables, so I put like a small handful of lo mein noodles in. So to me, this is a low-carb meal for me. I mean, yeah, it does have some sugar in it because it has the soy sauce and the hoisin, so yeah, it does have a little sugar in it, but as far as carbs go, which really raises your sugars, it's really not bad. So yeah, so this is what I'm having for dinner tonight, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that notification button with the bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Don't forget to hit that subscribers button, because when you subscribe, guys, it really does help my channel grow, and I so appreciate all of you. Like and share, comment down below, and thank you so much for coming into my home and my kitchen with me and creating. Don't forget to go check out a place to come. I'm going to be posting a video in the next day or two, so get ready for that. And yeah, that's it. See you on the next video. Bye.